on my soapbox today. I'm on my soapbox today. Stop playing with me, my community, data productions, like we're not out here really doing it. Like we're not out here really calling the Matrix out. Like we're not out here making money off society and their storylines. I'm on my soapbox today. I hope you guys are ready to really learn some knowledge today. I've been doing this way too long at a high level. And it's time that this work starts getting the respect that it deserves. We've been doing it too high of a level here in this community. And guys, I have another banger. We're going to be talking about how the Ball brothers being in the NBA together, all three, Lonzo, LiAngelo, LaMelo, all in happening and going in the 2022 season, correlates to the stock market in the year 2022 as well. And we're going to see how both of these are intertwined and connected together, and this is going to put us into a position to not only see the storyline play out in the sports world, but also make money in the stock market and investment world as well. So guys, this is what we talk about on this channel, and it's a beautiful thing because I'm able to seamlessly and beautifully, interconnect these, and we go over it with Gematria, and it all makes sense. And so guys, if you want to make money, if you love my sports content and you love the stock market, like it's all in this video and it all makes sense together, and it's about the Ball family, the Big Baller brand, and the stock market, and what stocks you should be getting into, or at least in my opinion, and what stocks we are already in my community, and we're already ahead of the game. So that's the intro today. Sorry, I was a little passionate because I didn't make a video last week. I've been just really working hard, but I haven't forgot about you guys. Sometimes I just needed a week, but obviously I was working, and I still have my documentary about Warner Brothers and the Space Jam 2 esoteric side. That's dropping next Sunday, and we're gonna be talking about that a little bit later, and I'm going to be showing you some clips. So you know what, I don't even care about the view counts on my videos anymore. I don't care about if YouTube's not pushing out my videos. I'm making money in the stock market. My community's making a lot of money in the stock market. I have people in my Discord DMing me saying, hey bro, Vet made me rich. Somebody told me that off my last upload a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Somebody in my DMs said, hey bro, thank you bro. Like, you off that vet call, you made me rich. I got that. That happened. So that's why I'm on my soapbox, because we've been doing it too long at a high level with using Gematria, with the storylines, sports world, stock market, everything, investments, everything. We've done it. Check the tape. Check the tape. Y'all want to come out at me about picking the Suns for the finals. I don't even pay attention to this to the day-to-day sports world. I still pay attention to storylines. I was wrong on that. But show me where we were wrong on the money. Even LTNC is coming back now. Art Turner, Data Productions Media, Dreams Are Tangible Aspirations, where we scheme our dreams into existence. I have another banger for you guys today. So I'm sorry for that rant, but I had to get that out of the way. So let's get to it. Like I said, Big Baller brand. We're going to have the three Ball brothers in the NBA in the 2020 season. It seems like, LiAngelo Ball has been balling in the summer league. So I don't see how he doesn't make the Hornets, at least the 15-man Hornets squad, to even put people in the seats. LaMelo's on the squad as well, the Rookie of the Year last year. So we're going to look at some of LiAngelo's highlights, and I'm going to ask, is he going to make it to the league? And we're going to see what ESPN has to say. But let's see his summer league debut, where he scored 16 points. There he is. The debut was August 8th, and that's going to play a big role. August 8th, 8-8. Wait till we get into this.
It's good to see him get a chance to keep playing the highest level. Root for this young fella. Well, I think I go way back. Major Jones, Charles Jones, Caldwell Jones, the Plumleys.
He got a shot. He got a shot.
Yeah.
Ball. Back in the game.
Okay.
Nice play.
He's got some jello. That's got the LaMelo in him. The flare.
It's a lot of games of basketball, being able to have that play, make that play.
Hornets executing plays. Look at that. Misdirection. Ball reversal. Look at the ball.
Flacca.
Ending up with a
Corner. He is a shooter, bro.
He knows how to play. I love that. You can see it.
And he's only 22.
Nice play.
Now the Blazers rhythm.
Yeah, I don't know how he doesn't make the squad.
Two vets down there.
Again, corner. Blau.
Leandro Ball with the jumper.
Choo.
By the Hornets. However, he had to come and relieve some of that. Near turnover, definite turnover. Carton forced. Look ahead to Leandro Ball.
Pop.
Gathers himself and knocks down the three. An air ball is a nice three. Ball. Time to gather himself. Line the scenes up,
Got his
Smitty.
feet set.
Yeah. Okay.
Leandro Ball.
Okay, Jello. All right, word. So that was Jello with his debut versus the Trailblazers on the 8th of August, 8-8. That's going to play a role. He is number 8 as well. We're going to get into it. So on the 8th day of the 8th month, number 8, LiAngelo Ball makes his debut. That's important. So let's go to ESPN and see what they have today. Will he make the Hornets roster?
LeVar Ball doesn't get enough credit. Some of the hyperbolic statements he's made in the past, like saying he could beat Michael Jordan one-on-one, overshadows what he's actually done. Anybody who could put 3 kids in the top level of their sport, there is something amazing about that. Now, the third son I'm talking about here is LiAngelo. He's the proverbial middle child. He sits in between younger brother LaMelo, who of course was NBA Rookie of the Year, and older brother Lonzo, who just signed a big deal to be the Bulls' starting point guard. Now, after a short stint in the G League and a Pistons Summer League invite that never quite panned out, LiAngelo seems to be making the most of his opportunity this time around in Vegas, currently for the Charlotte Hornets. His debut against Portland was a wild success. 16 points in 16 minutes and shooting 5 of 8 from 3. He even hit this crazy half-court buzzer beater Thursday against the Spurs. Now, it's going to be a challenge making the roster, to be sure, but LiAngelo could help the Hornets team sorely lacking in shooting. Now, LeVar might not be able to beat Jordan one-on-one, but he just might have 2 kids on MJ's team, LaMelo and LiAngelo, and that is a feat unto itself.
So, it's going to be tough for him to make the roster, but at some point I do think he's going to be on the 15-man Hornets roster during the 2022 season. I think that's where this storyline is going, and I think that's where the NBA wants it to go. I think after LeBron, they're setting up, LaMelo to be the face of the NBA, just in my opinion. And obviously with that comes the other Brawl brothers as well. We'll see how that plays out, and we'll see how that plays out with the stock market and how we're going to make money off this too. This is amazing, DD. Stay with me if you want to make money. If you don't want to make money and you don't want to learn esoterically and how this world works in the Matrix, click off on the video. I don't care anymore, man. I'm dropping knowledge all the time. If you don't want to see it, you don't have to. But the people who really want this knowledge, who want to learn and everything, they will get through my videos. The people who want it will get through it. So let's keep going. I'm just going to get straight into the Gematria with LiAngelo, and then we're going to get into how it works with the stock market, and we'll take it step by step because it is very intricate. Okay, let's start with the Gematria with LiAngelo Ball. the Big Baller brand and just the Ball family in general. So look, the first eco we have is Lonzo, LiAngelo, LaMelo. So that equals 91 in reverse reduction with Big Baller brand in 91 in reverse reduction as well. That 107 is going to play a role as we go forward. We have LiAngelo Ball, which equals 102. That plays a role because that's the mirror of 201, with, the Jesuits, Society of Jesus. And we have that 222 as well for LiAngelo Ball, which is important because why? Why is 222 important? 0 is just a value placeholder. Aren't we going into 2022 next year? What's the Big Baller brand? 3 B's, triple B's, BBB. What's the second letter in the alphabet? B. You see how this is all working? Right off the bat, you see how this is all working? And so, LiAngelo Ball, he's number 8 as well. We talked about that. It has that 56. In the reduction cipher, we know about 56. Especially Society of Jesus equaling that 56. And, the sports world is controlled by them, so storylines work out that way. So, moving forward, LiAngelo equals 75 in English ordinal. LiAngelo Hornets equals 75 in reduction. Ball Brothers equals 75 in reverse reduction. And then Ball Brothers in NBA equals 107 in reverse reduction, just like Big Baller brand, 107 in English ordinal. Then you have the 3 B's, BBB, equaling 75 in reverse ordinal. Again, B is the second letter in the alphabet, so it's 2. So BBB is just like 222. LiAngelo Ball making it into the NBA in the 2022 season, BBB. And as you see, look, Big Baller brand. And where do you see? They have red and black, you see, and big mainstream society actors on the main stage, usually you see red and black because usually at some level, I don't know at what level, the Jesuits are behind it, at least on the grand stages of things. Yes, I have red and black in my logo, but, I'm not making money in the mainstream world, so that's different. Big Baller brand, like the triple B's, red and black. Then his debut was on August 8th, like we talked about, the 8th day on the 8th month. And this is where it gets really interesting. Look, again, his number is 8. B is 8. It has that 137 in reverse ordinal. That's the 33rd prime. B is same as 8. Well, it's 33 in the reduction cipher. Wow. So B is just like 8. LiAngelo Ball has an 8 on his jersey, but you could also say LiAngelo Ball has a B on his jersey as well. B is same as 8 spelled out equals 137 in English ordinal, the 33rd prime, and 56 in reduction. Wow. LiAngelo Ball, number 8, 56 in reduction as well. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You see that? Oh, and look, 88 in reverse reduction. His debut was on August 8th. 8-8. Bang. Bang. So, we got LiAngelo Ball out of the way and what's going to happen in 2022. Now, how does this, relate to the stock market, and how is my community and our community going to make money off this? Well, let's get into it and what we should be looking out for stock-wise. But before we go further, I have a Patreon page that I drop dope premium content. Like I said earlier in the video, next week on August 22nd, I am dropping my esoteric Space Jam: A New Legacy documentary, and I'm telling you guys, it's a banger. You can get it on my monthly sports documentary for only $5 a month. I already have 2 banger documentaries on it. I did the Last Shot, Michael Jordan versus the Utah Jazz 23-year anniversary in June. July, I did occult baseball and Freemason history. I promised you guys get a documentary a month, and I'm sticking to that promise. Just because I didn't post a video next week doesn't mean I'm sleeping. You know, I got a dope video coming next week, documentary, and I'm going to give you some sneak peeks now.
The phrase, the wormhole theory, Space Jam 2 equals 303 in English ordinal, while a wormhole to a new realm equals 303 in reverse ordinal. Now let's enter a different dimension within this video briefly. Of course, he falls to the Toon World and makes a hole exactly shaped like the Nike symbol, which also represents Saturn's ring. Nike sign hole Space Jam 2 equals 101 in reduction, and 101 is an important number because it represents new portals or new realms. You see Marvin the Martian spaceship number is A113. The number 113 vibrationally means the National Basketball Association. So we can read the spaceship as A, the National Basketball Association, which equals 330 in the English ordinal cipher, which is the same as 33.
Galactic Space Traveler on a 5-year mission.
Gotta make a list. We're gonna need the most powerful Warner Brothers characters for this team. Now let's see.
Look closely in this scene and see if you can spot the subliminal marketing. A Nike symbol shaped space cloud in the top right third of the screen. One of the very first places someone would look once taking focus off LeBron James. Scientific at its core for people to continue consuming the product.
Neuromarketing is the neuroscience consumer decisions. It studies how we make buying decisions and how our emotions and intuition shape our decisions. But why did marketers start paying attention to our emotions, intuition, and unconscious mind? Here are some of the reasons. Over the last few decades, neuroscience research has confirmed that about 95% of our decisions are made unconsciously. During the same time, medical studies have shown that without emotion, we simply cannot make decisions.
Hopefully you like the sneak peek of my documentary I'm dropping next week on this tier, the monthly sports documentary tier. It's about LeBron James, Warner Brothers, and their ritualistic practices and how they control the movie world. It's bananas. It's amazing. But hey, what if you just like my Gematria stocks? Well, you can get that as well. Before I drop this video, I sent out a PDF to all my Patreon supporters in this tier where they got my downloadable PDF so they can see the decodes themselves and tangibly look at it so they can do their own research in DD Gematria wise. We are killing the game. If you're not in my Discord, you are losing out. You need to be joining my Discord in the link below in the description where everything is. We have great conversations and we're making money and we're helping people and we're positives. And look, that's only $5 a month as well. That's very valuable. And you're going to understand why it's valuable when we get into the money making side of this video. But say if you want both, well, we can have both. The Dream Schemers Ultimate Woke Pack, that's only $8.63 a month. You get both these tiers and that's a $1.37 discount off $10, which is the 33rd Prime. Like I said, we are not playing. I hope you like that little sneak peek I gave you. Now let's get back to the stock portion of 2022 in the Ball Brothers. Okay, moving forward. How does the stock market relate to all three Ball Brothers being in the NBA? Well, look, I'm about to show you. And it's funny because I listened to this podcast over a year ago, well, in 2022, late 2022, and it was bringing up ideas for what to invest in long term in 2021 going forward. And we're going to go over the podcasters from GAR Capital, Carlos Garcia, but he talked about his 2021 top picks, and the top themes he had was Bitcoin, blunts, and betting. That was his words, GAR Capital, Carlos Garcia. But that always stuck with me. That always stuck with me. And lo and behold, look what's happening. LiAngelo Ball is about to make his true NBA debut, in my opinion, in what year? The Triple B year, 2022. And look, we have the Gematria that backs it up, and it's going to get crazy when we talk about the stocks we're winning in now in my community. LiAngelo Ball in the NBA equals 365 reverse ordinal, just like Bitcoin, blunts, and betting. 365 in reverse ordinal. LiAngelo Ball in the NBA also equals 113 in reverse reduction. We know the National Basketball Association equals 113 in the reduction. So you see that connection. Then you say LiAngelo Ball in the NBA stock market, 311 in English ordinal. Well, that's the mirror of 113. So you see that connection, right? So now let's go into that podcast from GAR Capital and where he brings up his thesis on Bitcoin, blunts, and betting, and you'll see how it's going to play out in 2022. But we need to be in these positions now, so where the prices are still low and when they go parabolic next year.
Let's go ahead and go with number one of the, again, these are not in any particular order of which I like the most or what have you. It's just the 10. So here is the first one, the top 10 stocks of 2021. Number one is Bitcoin. Good old Bitcoin, right? We've been saying it for a while. So again, the thesis that I've said a couple months ago was, before the election, was Bitcoin, blunts, and betting. That was the thesis. That things are changing in the political landscape. So Bitcoin being one of them.
So he said it. That was his thesis. Bitcoin, blunts, and betting. You know, that was his thesis going forward. He's a long-term investor. If you want to check out this podcast, just go to GAR Capital Podcast. And it was earlier on this year. Carlos Garcia. Great thesis, Carlos, if you ever see my video, because it's helping me build on top of my thesis now. Bitcoin, blunts, and betting. And we'll see how it plays out. We like to see this. GAR Capital, Carlos Garcia, BBB, 201 English ordinal, 102 in reduction. Well, we know about 201 and 102, but look, LiAngelo Ball, 102 English ordinal. So you see the connections here. You see the connections. And look, all the Ball brothers in the National Basketball Association, that equals 322 in reverse reduction, and that's going to be important, but that's 52 letters. 52 letters. Triple B's. 52. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? Look, we have Triple B's 2022, 107 in English ordinal, Big Baller brand, 107 English ordinal, right? BBB 2022, 91. Then we have the 91s up here, Big Baller brand, Lonzo, LiAngelo, LaMelo. Then we have Triple B 2022, which is 102, like we talked about. Triple B. GAR Capital, GAR Capital, Carlos Garcia, Triple B, 102. Look, and it gets even better. Institutions will buy Bitcoin, blunt, and betting investments. 222 in reduction. BBB. 52 letters. LiAngelo Ball. 222 reverse ordinal. It's all connected. It's all connected. It's all connected. Bitcoin, bud, you know, weed, bud, embedding 2022, 52 English ordinal. You have that 56 in reverse ordinal. Carlos Garcia, Bitcoin, blunts, betting, 137 in reduction, 52 in reverse or no 502 reverse ordinal, which is 52, and 205 in reverse reduction, 25. It gets even better. Where's another 52? Look, the GAR Capital podcast on the stocks for 2021 to look at is 52 minutes long. Guys, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. This is true DD. And so, okay, we went over, he talked about Bitcoin. Obviously, that's crypto market. I think what's happening is we're going to have the blow off top in the crypto market around late December, January. and then it's going to start falling down into a bear market. But that's still opportunity to accumulate for the next bull run, maybe a year down the line. Millionaires and billionaires make the most money in bear markets, right? So that's the opportunity at hand for Bitcoin in 2022. This is amazing info. Hopefully you guys are taking this all in. Hopefully. So what about blunts and betting? Well, let's talk about betting first. I've already talked about Golden Nugget, GNOG. We got to go over that because it just got major news that correlates with LiAngelo Ball in the Bitcoin blunt and betting thesis. So let's go back to what I talked about in GNOG not too long ago. Like, we got to check my stat line, y'all. Like, it's only fair we check the stat line, right? What did I say on the 20th of June this year? So almost 2 months ago. That's not too long for an investment, right? Not too long. What did I say 2 months ago about Golden Nugget? Listen. If you're in and you're bag holding, if you have a long-term outlook, you still should be bullish. If you're not in yet and you're looking to get a position, it can't get much better than this, in my opinion. This is super undervalued right now, and it should be a $30 stock today. Golden Nugget online gaming should be in your long-term investment portfolio, and I'm going to show you why today using Gematria. Yo, look at the price right here. $12.64 at the time of that video. What did I tell you guys at the start of that video, right? It's at $12.64. Downturn, everything. What happened just recently? DraftKings to acquire GNOG in $1.56 billion deal. That just happened on the 9th. So on Monday, that happened, right? That's big time. I'm still an investor in Golden Nugget. This is a long-term investment, right? DraftKings has agreed to acquire 100% of Golden Nugget online gaming, GNOG, from Fertitta Entertainment in the $1.56 billion all-stock deal that will see Tillman Fertitta join the DraftKings board. DraftKings will pay the 0.365 newly issued shares of common share each to each common share of Golden Nugget online gaming. That number is important. So each share of my Golden Nugget is going to be 36.5% of a DraftKings share when the deal goes through. Wait, what? Look, what? LiAngelo Ball in the NBA, 365 reverse ordinal. Bitcoin, blunts, and betting, 365 reverse ordinal. Well, this is a betting stock that's going to blow. DraftKings is going to blow in 2022 for sure. So they picked up the best online casino gaming, company out there, Tillman Fertitta, businessman extraordinaire, Las Vegas, gambling empire, Golden Nugget, and we get 0.365 of newly shares as an investor. How does this matrix works? It's connected, right? So now let's go to the GNOG price. Where was the GNOG price this week? Let's just see if you followed my my thoughts. I'm not an investment advisor, so don't take my thoughts like this is just for entertainment information. You have to do that on your own. Do your own due diligence. I am not a financial advisor. I am not. Oh, whoa, look. It's $19.44. Wow. I woke up to a 50% increase to the stock on Monday with this deal. Look at that. Monday 9, bang, 1850. Woke up to that. Got up to 1995 on Thursday. And it's only going to go higher with the deal when it goes in. So I don't want to hear it, yo. Gematria has helped me put myself and other people in amazing positions, and we're going to keep making money, man. Check the tape, bro. Check the tape. So we went over Bitcoin, the crypto market. We went over the betting market. We already know the investments I'm in for that, right? We're in VeChain. I'm swinging VeChain. We're in Polygon. We're in Cardano. We're in those. We're in Golden Nugget. Now we're about to be in DraftKings soon next year. So we got the Bitcoin, we got the betting down. What about blunts? Well, I started a long position on sundial growers. Started a long position on sundial growers. And look, sundial growers weed, 222 in English ordinal. BBB. 2022. 2022. BBB. And then look, they think sundial growers is going to be the bank of the sector. You know, they almost have $1 billion of cash just on hand, a lot of cash to give out, liquidity to give out to other projects. Sundial growers, marijuana bank for sector 420. That's all you got to know. We're going to have more videos on it later, and we're going to talk about it a lot more. And there's even more things in 2022 that I think that's going to play a role, but we'll get into that later in later videos. But look, all the Ball brothers in the National Basketball Association equals 322 in reverse reduction. And look, these are some of the other things we're going to talk about later videos to cap off the year going into next year in 2022. Keep following me. Bitcoin, blunts, betting, bullion, so like gold, silver, beverages. You know, we have LTNC. We're in LTNC. You know, I already have, you know, precious metals, so I'm in that as well. Hydrogen-powered products. That's another thing. That's where the world's going, and that equals 322 in reverse reduction. We know about Club 322, Yale, Skull and Bones, you know, the people who have a little bit more control in the world, in the matrix. We know where we're at in this world, right? So, guys, hopefully you learned a lot in this video, man. Like, I gave so much knowledge in this video that can really help you fish for yourself and make money for yourself and just see the society and matrix for what it is. So hopefully, you know, I was able to impart a lot of great knowledge, and it was kind of like the best of both worlds for my sports community and my stock community, investment community, and I'm happy to do it. Remember, my documentary drops next Sunday on you know, Warner Brothers, LeBron James, Space Jam 2, A New Legacy. That's going to be a banger. Oh my God, it's going to be a banger. I can't wait to drop it. So make sure you check out the Patreon support. Join my Discord if you want to get in the stock community and things like that. We're having fun over here, and I love doing this for you guys. Even if I don't drop a video, just know I'm working for you guys. So for that being said, my name is Art Turner, Data Productions Media. Dreams are tangible aspirations where we scheme our dreams into existence. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.